pop family. We got the sage burning. We got the light shining down. And the humidifier is humidifying. Boy, all the little plantitas behind me are so just nourished. Money plant right there, just the flourish. Monstera right there, growing toward the sun also. Raw plant, why? Just the pop. Yo, I hope that you guys don't get annoyed with my Belizean accent when I play around like that. I've been playing around with my daughter with that accent, and you know, the reason I've been doing it more often is because she has not been back to the homeland in Belize, and when I share our culture with her, it just makes her feel loved. It makes me feel loved. It reminds me of being around my family once again. I gotta get back there, man. But anyways, what I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video is something that I wish that I had more of earlier on in my life, because I think that oftentimes we complicate our lives too much, right? I've been asked countless times, yo Jeremy, how do you overcome resistance? How do you overcome self-doubt? And how do you overcome fear? How do you overcome these things? And to tell you the truth, I'm human just like you. I don't think that I've figured it out, but I have developed something and nourished something and cultivated it to the point where I think that it's important to all of our lives in some way. And that thing that I want to talk to you guys about today is faith. I think that having faith in yourself, if you're a creative, it's one of the most important things. And I think that when I look up to anybody who I think has attained success, they were a little bit delusional. And they had a seed of faith in themselves and their vision, right? I read about a story one time of the Beatles and how they got their start. You probably didn't notice, but they actually used to play in strip clubs at one point. Right? That's crazy. The Beatles used to play in strip clubs, right? I also read about Colonel Sanders, who started KFC, you know, Kentucky Fried Chicken. If you lived out in some other part of the world, he was 65 when he started that business. And from what I hear, he got rejected over 1,000 times, right? If not more, right? You gotta be a little bit delusional to pursue the vision that you're going after. And when you get out into the world and you communicate that vision, people might say that you're crazy. People might say like, yo, what the hell are you talking about? But you gotta let the world know that they have to catch up with your vision, right? I have learned that you cannot trust the words of men, because the words of men are always filled with fear, self-doubt, projections of all sorts of emotions. Humans are very complex and nuanced, right? That's how we live. That's what we do, because life be lifing. Life be lifing, right? And I put more faith in myself and God more than anything else, right? Because I don't need to be convinced anymore. There have been times where I didn't know how I was going to pay a bill. There have been times where I didn't have a connection. There have been times where I didn't have the money to get to the place that I wanted to get to. But yet the vision was better than I ever expected, because I learned the lessons while having the problems that put me in the position to be somewhere that I'd never thought that I could be, right? So I wanted to remind you to have faith in yourself, but also have faith in the Creator, right? You don't have to believe in any type of religion. I'm not the most religious guy, but I do think that to attain any type of success or form any kind of vision that you're going after, you do have to have some type of faith and be a little bit delusional to get to the place that you want to be, because people are going to say that you're crazy. But I also think that if you're not being told that enough, your visions are too small. Your dreams are too small, right? So having people reject you is actually, you know, some affirmation that you're heading in the right direction. But you just have to have a seed of faith to get there. Anyways, guys, just some thoughts that, you know, I had to share on my mind, because, you know, faith is the number one thing that I think can, you know, get us anywhere that we want to go. We can't even see where we're trying to get to yet, right? Until we have that faith. So anyways, guys, if this video hit, you already know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.